in front of Andre, your brother. Slapped your ass around so much you start saying, okay, blood, please don't do it no more. I'm sorry. And you can say that didn't happen and everybody knows it's true. I'm not trying to promote negativity, but if you want to lie when I'm there, you and I can sit down in the room, just me and you. And history will repeat itself.
Cut that shit out, man. I don't poke at you, I don't kick you while you down. So leave me alone and you do your thing and move the way you move, and I'ma move the way I'ma move. That's it. You know, I ain't tripping. I ain't going in and saying a gang of shit. I could.
Warren G responds to Suge Knight's claims. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So, Suge Knight is no stranger to controversy, whipping up dust with his podcast, Collect Calls, and this latest episode has done the same thing, ruffled a few feathers, including Warren G. In a moment, I'm going to play you the clip. Suge speaks on how Warren G owes him money due to publishing details. He speaks on Warren G getting beat up and basically lying. And then I'm going to play you the clip also of Warren G's response, which basically debunks all what Suge is saying, and he seems pretty upset. Alright, check out the clip.
You take Warren G, his album, Russell Simmons, Def Jam. They know the truth, and the truth is the truth. Snoop made me corrupt. They wrote Warren G's album. They came out on Def Jam. Regulated was on my soundtrack I put out. I also let him use it for his album. These guys, they signed with Suge Publishing. That means I should have got the publishing in my bread. They wanted to be slick and said Warren wrote it, which he didn't, right? Could sue them, didn't. If I'm right, they should have did the right thing. I ain't putting Warren down. The truth is the truth. Warren, you talk tough, you act tough.
Yeah, like, blood, Warren, you, this is us. So I'm like, nah. So I'm just chilling. So he, like, walk up on me like he tripping and just wham, just snatch my shit. Mind you, I had a 40 Glock on my hip. I could have pulled that motherfucker out and started busting. But I said, you know what? I'm like, shit, I can't. This gonna be the end of my shit. Right. Like, I'm gonna be done. All this shit gonna be done. Because they gonna be shot. I'm gonna be shot coming out. Because you got a gang of motherfuckers on the outside. Like, banged out motherfuckers. You got police, the whole nine. So it was a no-win situation.
You know, when you trying to use a phone, you those two in front of Andre, your brother. Slapped your ass around so much you start saying, okay, blood, please don't do it no more. I'm sorry. And you can say that didn't happen and everybody knows it's true. I'm not trying to promote negativity, but if you want to lie when I'm there, you and I can sit down in the room, just me and you. And history will repeat itself.
Sure, you right. History would repeat itself. You wasn't on in the room. You wasn't by yourself. There was other people in the room too. I'm not gonna say no names because, like you said, we don't talk. So why you on here talking? Let that shit go, man. And as far as Snoop and Corrupt writing my album, you asked them is that. Them niggas ain't wrote my album. Corrupt helped me with Do You See? Snoop helped me with This DJ. Other than that, everything else I wrote. So that's where you wrong at again. And as far as the tough guy shit, do you recall when we was at the World Club and then said Death Row and NWA? Who fired on that? Me. When you was at the Comedy Store, fighting that little buff ass at the Comedy Store, who saved your ass? Me and C-Style. Look, don't get mad at me, man. I ain't never done nothing to you. I wasn't signed to you. Cut that shit out, man. I don't poke at you, I don't kick you while you down. So leave me alone and you do your thing and move the way you move, and I'ma move the way I'ma move. That's it. I ain't tripping. I ain't going in and saying a gang of shit. I could. That's not my style, and I'm not gonna get on no social media talking about all that shit, because all these, period, a lot of is running their mouth. Just handle your business, man, and get your ass out of jail. Like I said, I ain't got nothing against you. The shit was up, period. The attempts that did happen with, some funny shit with me when I ain't never done nothing to you. Never. I'm not gonna even bring up the story when Bouncer sat behind you at the awards. Talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, fam. Suge doesn't hold back at all. It's a crazy scenario to think that Dr. Dre was standing right there as his brother Warren G was getting hands put on him. I can't imagine it in a real life way, but maybe Dre was a bit shook as well of what was happening. And Warren G doesn't actually deny that situation happening, and he even said there was other attempts for people to jump him. He's spoken about that in other interviews where he just made a narrow escape from death row people. He dropped a few gems though as well, saying that him and C-Style or whoever saved Suge Knight a couple times. You would think, how can Suge Knight, someone as big as that, need protection from Warren G? But I guess we don't know the full story. It's funny though, every episode Suge seems to do, he seems to mention how people are owing him money. If it's not Dre with his Beats headphones owes him money, he owes a percentage of that. And now Corrupt and Snoop apparently wrote Warren G's album, and their publishing was under Suge's publishing, so Suge feels like he owed that money too. I can imagine Warren G not caring too much about Suge mentioning the whole fight where he got beat up, because we've all heard that story before in the past from different people. But I think when he said that Snoop and Corrupt wrote his album, I think that was the last. You could tell he got a bit really upset from that. Because next thing people start saying, oh, Warren G doesn't even write, he just produces. Because everyone knows he's a producer primarily. And that album, his first album, is probably his most notable classic. I mean, most people don't really recall what albums he did after that. Although I liked a couple of his albums after that. But did you catch the way Suge snuck in a little threat there? Like, after that whole beat down Warren G, if I was in front of you right now, the same thing would happen again. Jeez. It's the calmness that Suge says it. This is like more scary than anything. This guy's behind a maximum security prison. Got another 10 to 15 years to go. And he's still threatening people. Wild. Anyway, people, I want to know what you lot think about what Suge had to say about Warren G. And what do you think about Warren G's response to Suge? Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It's Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.